Hi everybody, this is Rhonda 9, and I wanted to read a little bit of Robert G. Ingersoll. He wrote something once about Christmas, and I thought it would be a nice idea to read that for you. The good part of Christmas is not always Christian. It is generally pagan. That is to say, human, natural. Christianity did not come with tidings of great joy, but with a message of eternal grief. It came with the threat of everlasting torture on its lips. It meant war on earth and perdition hereafter. It taught some good things, the beauty of love and kindness in man, but as a torchbearer, as a bringer of joy, it has been a failure. It has given infinite consequences to the acts of finite beings, crushing the soul with a responsibility too great for mortals to bear. It has filled the future with fear and flame, and made God the keeper of an eternal penitentiary destined to be the home of nearly all the sons of men. Not satisfied with that, it has deprived God of the pardoning power. And yet, it may have done some good by borrowing from the pagan world of the old festival called Christmas. Long before Christ was born, the sun god triumphed over the powers of darkness. About the time we call Christmas, the days begin perceptibly to lengthen. Our barbarian ancestors were worshippers of the sun, and they celebrated his victory over the hosts of night. Such a festival was natural and beautiful. The most natural of all religions is the worship of the sun. Christianity adopted this festival. It borrowed from pagans the best it has. I believe in Christmas and in every day that has been set apart for joy. We in America have too much work and not enough play. We are too much like the English. I think it was Heinrich Heine who said that he thought a blaspheming Frenchman was a more pleasing object to God than a praying Englishman. We take our joys too sadly. I am in favor of all the good free days, the more the better. Christmas is a good day to forgive and forget, a good day to throw away prejudices and hatreds, a good day to fill your heart and your house, and the hearts and houses of others, with sunshine. Robert G. Ingersoll. Isn't that a nice way to look at it? Everybody can argue about what we should call it. You know, if you're a non-believer, some people want to call it the winter solstice. Some people say, no, Christmas, got to keep the Christ in Christmas, the believers. Some people just say Xmas, but I agree with Robert G. Ingersoll. We should just have fun and enjoy our family and our friends. And we should always know that it had its roots in very ancient times that go long before the Christian religion was even thought of. Ingersoll answers his critics. Some of the gentlemen who have given their ideas through the columns of the Telegram have wandered from the question under discussion. It may be well enough to state what is really in dispute. I was called to account for having stated that Christianity did not bring tidings of great joy, but a message of eternal grief, that it filled the future with fear and flame, made God the keeper of an eternal penitentiary in which most of the children of men were to be imprisoned forever, and that not satisfied with that, it had deprived God of the pardoning power. These statements were called mountainous lies by Reverend Dr. Buckley, and because the Telegram had published the Christian sermon containing these statements, He insisted that such a paper should not be allowed in the families of Christians or of Jews. In other words, that the telegrams should be punished, and that good people should refuse to allow that sheet to come into their home. It will probably be admitted by all fair-minded people that if the Orthodox creeds be true, then Christianity was and is the bearer of a message of eternal grief, and a large majority of the human race are to become eternal convicts, and God has deprived himself of the pardoning power. According to those creeds, no word of mercy to any of the lost can ever fall from the lips of the infinite. Object to Christianity because it promises heaven to a few, but because it threatens many with perdition. It does not seem possible to me that a God who loved men to that degree that he died they might be saved, abandons his children the moment they are dead. It seems to me that an infinite God might do something for a soul after it has reached the other world.